As we get comfortably seated in Sukhasana with gently closed eyes, to check once again, are we breathing or breath is just happening? And whether one changed to the other, which means, were we breathing or was breath just happening? Or was breath just happening and now we are breathing? Which means, let's check our breaths. Because between one breath in and one breath out, we know is life. Intensify your awareness to your breaths. And let's now start with a pranayam, a variation where we do a Bhastrika from the left nostril after closing the right in Nasagraha Mudra, and a Kapalbhati from the right nostril. Then we make it two Bhastrikas from the left nostril and two Kapalbhatis from the right. Bhastrika involves active inhalations and exhalations. Kapalbhati involves only active exhalations. Move on from this count of 1, 1, 2, 2 to 11, 11. अपनी बाईं नासिका से भस्त्रिका करें, दाईं नासिका से कपालभाति करें। भस्त्रिका में सांस अंदर लेनी है, सांस छोड़नी है। कपालभाति में सिर्फ सांस छोड़नी है, अंदर अपने आप होगी। सांस छोड़ते वक्त अपने पेट को अंदर खींचना है। 1, 1 से लेके 11, 11 दोनों नासिका से करें। भस्त्रिका, कपालभाति 6, 6 और उसके बाद 7, 7 On finishing 11, 11. 11 Bhastrika from the left nostril and 11 Kapalabhati from the right. 11, 11 खत्म होने पर बाईं नासिका से भस्त्रिका, सांस अंदर लेके सांस छोड़ के, और दाईं नासिका से कपालभाति, सिर्फ सांस छोड़ के पेट को अंदर खींचते हुए. We change. We interlock our hands behind the head. We continue to sit in Padmasana or any comfortable posture. To bring our elbows to knees as we do Bhastrika. We cross at the elbow to knee diagonally at the trunk. We start immediately without taking a break. We are doing currently Bhastrika, in which we are sitting in Padmasana. This is the lotus pose Padmasana, seated. Lotus pose, Padmasana. Spine is upright. Hands are interlocked behind the head. And the elbow goes to the knee. Pause if you wish at any point and restart. Continue. Let the elbow go down to the knee. And now last 10 sets. Continue. Discontinue. Bhastrika. Twists. Discontinue. To start with Kapalabhati, once again with the right palm on the abdomen, the left palm on the chest. Make sure with every exhalation, the abdomen goes in. The chest doesn't move. Start with the count of 151 in a descending order. So 151, 150, 149. Where say you have to start count, literally in a descending order till you finish 151 Kapalabhati, till you reach 1 and then come to 0. Yeah? Last 11 for those who have lost count. Discontinue, bring the hands down. Continue keeping eyes closed. Watch your breath. Check whether what was just said a while back when the session started, that between one breath and the other breath is life. Between one breath in and other breath out is life. And that life has just been extended by this current Kapalabhati, which we just did. We've just stretched our life by a couple of minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, or even years. Because Kapalabhati slows down our breath And our ayushya, our lifespan is always predetermined on the number of breaths we are going to take in a birth. This goes for all species, all 84 lakh species. The breaths are predetermined, not the number of years or months or weeks that we are going to live. We now inhale fully to a count of 8, exhale completely to a count of 8, where with every inhalation and every exhalation, the inhaled air reaches the abdomen and the exhaled air empties the abdomen. This is called equal breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Abdomen is full with oxygenated air. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Abdomen is empty. All the deoxygenated air is out. Let's continue this. Equal breath. And after the last one of the 8:8 ratio, look for your pulse with one hand's fingertips onto the other hand's wrists. Give yourself a few moments to make sure that you have complete clarity of the beat of the pulse. Move those 4 fingers gently, slightly, more in, experiencing the pulse in even the little fingertip. And restart just what we did. Equal breath, Samavritti Pranayam to the pulse beats. Inhaled air reaching the abdomen. Exhaled air emptying the abdomen as we go on a pulse beat with a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhaling. Let inhaled air go reach the abdomen and inflate it. Let exhaled air come out completely, emptying the abdomen and bringing it back to normal without deflating it. Every breath is as special as we are. Let's be in love with our breath, the only thing that keeps us alive. And gives us ease from dis-ease, health from ill health. Ratio 8:8. Continuing to do equal breath 8:8 with abdominal breaths. Now incorporate Ujjayi in it. So when you're inhaling, make the rubbing sound in the throat. When you're exhaling, make the rubbing sound in the throat. We are currently doing a blend of Samavritti Pranayam, that is equal breath, with abdominal breathing in Ujjayi Pranayam. See how this brings about some amazing concentration. As we pump in oxygenated air into our abdomen via a throat sound, a throat rub. Multiple benefits, multiple. And we rub out deoxygenated air as the abdomen gets back to normal through the throat pitch sound at the larynx. All in a ratio of 8:8. Our own pulse resonating at our own heartbeat, sounding and resounding at our own throat, with our own abdomen, embedded with our own organs. Needless to say that attention is completely intensified by now. And when we know we are doing with 60 other buddies, with many, many others, multiple benefits turn into pyramid multiple benefits. Group energies play a very important role in meditation and pranayama. Let's keep this the last set. Take the fingertips off from the wrist. After counting that last 8, bring the hand down. Sahaj, in your own way. Kevala, completely as if there is nothingness. Atma Swarup, our own divine self. Param, the ultimate Guru. Let us and our own pure divine selves, with their purity, Kevala, Sahaja, as they are, be our own Gurus. Let's not go and dive at teachers and Gurus and Dev and Shastras. Till we first make our own divinity our ultimate Guru, our own pure divine self as is. And let's now do 7 rounds of Brahmari Pranayam, not with the index finger on the ears, not in a normal Shanmukhi Mudra, but the Sahaj Shanmukhi Mudra, where the index fingertip is on top of the eyebrows, the middle and the ring fingertip on either side of the nose edges. Don't press on any bone of the nose. And the little finger below them. Inhaling fully, plugging the ears close, making a humming sound, 7 rounds. Brahmari Pranayam. Brahmari Pranayam, called the Humming Pranayam in the West. Helps us sleep well, reverses insomnia, improves eyesight, reverses and ceases from increasing, the ringing in the ears, tinnitus, which often is a given up case by most, where they say, oh, there is no cure to tinnitus. Here is an amazing pranayama, Brahmari. Tinnitus, ringing of the ears, is generally caused at times when there has been excessive stresses. And here we have an amazing pranayama which can reverse tinnitus, improve eyesight. Having done 7 rounds of Brahmari Pranayam, we move on to Anulom Vilom Pranayam, alternate nostril breathing, where we start with gross and finish this session with subtle. This is gross. Simple, uncomplicated Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Don't get confused or waylaid. One nostril inhales, let's start from the left. Other exhales, let's do it from the right. The right inhales, the left exhales. Okay, no count. And from that, we move on to less gross, lesser gross, more subtle, very subtle, to a point where we hardly feel the difference in the inhalations and the exhalations. Gross to subtle, Anulom Vilom Pranayam. As soon as you feel satisfied with the subtle Anulom Vilom Pranayam, where you can hardly feel the difference between your inhalation and your exhalation, it's that slow, that sukshma, that less intense, that subtle. At that time, bring the hand down. Continue keeping eyes closed to continue Anulom Vilom Pranayam, what I call Bhav Pranayam. The left nostril is inhaling. Inhaled air has gone and hit the Bhumadhya. It's right there at the eyebrow center. And now it's going down the right nostril. Now the right nostril is inhaling. Inhaled air has again gone and touched upon, hit the Bhumadhya at the eyebrow center. And you're exhaling from the left. बाईं नासिका से सांस ले, दाईं नासिका से सांस छोड़े, दाईं नासिका से सांस ले, बाईं नासिका से सांस छोड़े. Keep the hand down. Bhav Pranayam. Totally Bhav Pranayam. Where we come to a point where, as mentioned in Hatha Pradipika, Tasmin sati shwas parshwasar gati vicheda pranayam. Then and only then, tasmin sati shwas parshwas, the inhalation and the exhalation, gati, the pace, vicheda, in that piercing, in yoga is also called pranayam. When the yogi does an inhalation and an exhalation, where one can't feel the piercing of either shwas parshwas, breaths, is also pranayam. And this is what gets us from the fourth, that is pranayam, to pratyahar, the fifth, sense withdrawal, to dharana, concentration, to Dhyan meditation of the 8 steps of Ashtanga Yoga from the 4th to the 7th. Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan. Start preparing to end this session without losing connectivity between the inhaled and exhaled air in alternate nostrils. Let that connectivity continue to the rest of the day. And slowly open your eyes without any other distractions. Close them again, awareness on that breath, alternate nostril breath, and open them completely. Hari Om Tat Sat.